What's going on, guys? My name is James Collects, and if you are finding me for the first time, I am both a nerdy collector and an eBay reseller. This video is a roundup to all the bits I picked up. Shut up, computer! On this particular Sunday Carboot. Not the greatest, not the worst. It was like that horrible in-betweeny place. I'm going to chat for a bit first about both car boots, and then we'll get straight into the haul. So, went to a different afternoon car boot for two reasons. Nationwide was down, and it will be down until around 2 PM today, which means I couldn't get any cash out. So all I had was what was left over from yesterday. So I only had about 150 quid on me, which wasn't a great amount. So I went to a different afternoon car boot because I knew it'd be sod's law. If I went to my regular one, I'd end up finding a load of stuff and then not having the bloody money to buy it. So ended up swerving that one completely. Did a normal morning one. Everything was all right. So the second one, I missed out on a load of PS2 games at £1.50 each. So there's 20 games. Only saw a couple of them. The boxes were, like the cases were absolutely amazingly fresh. It was really annoying. Games wise, the lady who bought them wouldn't even let me look. So yeah. What was there? No idea. I know there's a Beyblade and some other bits. So yeah, we'll have to find out what's going on with that. It would be nice to have known what it was, but you can't. It's just, once the deal is complete, I don't understand why people won't let other people see what they've got. I mean, we're all, either as a collector or as a reseller, we're all there to find bargains. And why people won't share what they've bought, or just so that people know, like a bit of confidence that the stuff is still out there. For all I know, there was a Castlevania game in there. Absolutely no idea whatsoever. So yeah, it would have been nice to have seen it, but yeah. Right, haul time. So obviously we're in the office, which means I can go through and do each one individually, each car boot individually. So we're going to start with our first lot of items, which is some PS2 games. I paid 50p a piece, and the Dragon Ball Z one is empty. So that was case only. So games wise, we have Super Dragon Ball Z, which as I said is case and manual only. We also have the Simpsons Road Rage Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition, and we also have the Simpsons game. Paid £2, and then that was it for quite a long time. A little bit later on in the day, there was some Xbox 360 games that were out, so we picked up both these for £5 in the end. So this was originally supposed to be £2. This is Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3. And then we have a sealed copy of the US version of Digimon All-Star Rumble. Will you be quiet? And yeah, what it's worth, I think it's probably going to be about 30 odd quid, to be honest with you. I think there's still going to be a market for sealed Digimon games, even if they are the US ones. So £5. Next up is an item that I bought from another reseller. I'm not going to say his name because I don't know what his situation is at the moment. You know who you are. So he paid £4 for this. I gave him 12, and then I've just got back and I've realised I've already got it. So I'm going to have to speak to my friend who is also a Monopoly collector, and yeah, I've got to get rid of it now. Absolute donut. It was probably going to be what, £20 posted, maybe 25 at an absolute push. What is it, Royal Windsor? How long until one of the princes is announcing that they're having another child? Potentially quite soon, actually, because I think, didn't William like get, haven't you got 3? Yeah, Harry might have another one soon. We also have this bad boy. I say bad boy, it's nothing special. It's just a sealed Goodman's portable DVD player. Now I paid a tenner. Now I wouldn't normally pick something like this up. I had a very, very quick Google search, and as of recording this video, well, this morning, there was one for sale on an auction. Current price was £28 plus the postage. So obviously I'm now watching the item. All I'm going to do is wait and see what it sells for, whack a tenner on top, and then put it on now for buy now or best offer. So yeah, potentially between 30, maybe 40, possibly even 50 quid. It's one of those ones that straps to the back of the telly. So telly, the headrest of a car. So that's why I'm thinking I might keep it. I don't know. I'll speak to the wife and see what she says. And I bought some shoes. I never buy shoes because I'm really bad at selling shoes. They tend to just go into a box and then I forget that they exist. I bought some white Timberlands, which they're very, very white. They're either a size 9 or a 10 or an 8 or there was something. But yeah, they're bright white. It came with a very beaten up box. These were from Sports Direct, I think. They were originally like well over 100 quid. Then they went down to like 80. So got to do some research. At least with having the box, I know the exact shoe of what it is. So that makes life easier. Bought this little guy for £2. I've got a few of these and I can't remember which one I haven't got. So for £2, I picked up the Funko Fabrications, that's the word, of Raphael from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Right, next. Probably an absolute dud. I paid 50p each. So this is a morpher, but it's missing some bits. There's supposed to be like a toy clippy thing that goes on there. It does all work. If I just press... So yeah, that works. That's annoying, shush. And then I also bought this guy from the same person. It's like some really bad Transformer type shindig. But saying that, I'm not going to be able to get the Transformer, am I? There we go. That goes in there. And then that one should go in there. Then the head. Or is it going to work first time? No, of course it's not going to work. That'd be too... It transforms! And then the last two items from this car boot, I paid £2.50 for the pair. So first up would have been 50p. It is m.a.s.k. It's one of the annuals. I don't actually know the date. I presume it's 1986. Probably 1986. But yeah, that would have been quite nice to put on my bloody m.a.s.k bundle when I had that. So for the time being, it's probably going to live in here along with the other manuals that I've got. Because I've got a Super Mario one, Transformers one, and something else. And from the same person, I actually bought a Simpsons record because why not? It's actually in really good condition considering its age. What is it, 1990? So yeah, it's got Do the Bartman, School Day. Don't remember that. You know what? I don't remember half of the songs from The Simpsons. God Bless a Child. I Love to See Your Smile. Springfield Soul Stew. Look at These Idols. Yeah. What? Produced by DJ Jazzy Jeff. Oh, that's quite awesome, actually. So yeah, that was essentially £1.50. So now we are on to second car boot territory. We picked up an external floppy disk reader for like a USB plug-in sort of thing. I paid £2. I've got no idea why I picked it up. I saw it, I saw Sony, I saw floppy disk, and I thought, oh, you know what, that might be useful. Turns out it's not that great. Then we have a small lot from Mr. Johnson. I paid £20 for everything. So we've got some PSP games mainly for myself. Toy Story 3. We also have, what one's that? That's Lego Harry Potter years 1 to 4. And then the last one we picked up was Avatar. So I think CX sell that for £5. They sell that for £5. And they sell the Avatar for what, £1.50, maybe £2. So games that I needed and fairly relatively uncommon PSP games. Also from Mr. Johnson, completely untested Sega Game Gear. Now currently the cash price for a Sega Game Gear at CEX is £30 and the trading price is £40. Why it's suddenly like so high, I've got absolutely no idea. Maybe they're trying to take control of the market. I have to wait and see. I've got to test it for starters. I mean, these things are notoriously bad for breaking when it comes in regards to the resistors inside the printed circuit board. So chances are it's not working, but Mr. Johnson was very honest. He said he bought it earlier on in the day. He's not tested it, hence why it pretty much only cost me £5. Also from Mr. Johnson, part of the same bundle, we have a Jurassic Park Ultimate Trilogy. It's got like everything. There's loads of like posters and postcards, and it's got the first 3 films on Blu-ray as well. Like for example, here's one of the postcardy type things. So prices are all over the place. I think one sold recently for £5 plus postage. There's also one that was brand new that sold for about £50. So I'm hoping if I can word it correctly and do a proper listing and not the way the guy had the £4 sold, I'm hoping probably about 20 quid or so. But I may be aiming very, very high with that. And then the last item from Mr. Johnson is some die-cast toys. Now, I don't know why I picked these up, because they're going to be an absolute pain in the arse to shift. But I was saying that if we do actually get a... well, what's the female called in DC? Sirens. I want to say something Sirens. I can't remember. But I picked up... so there's like a colour variant of Harley Quinn. She is gold and silver. There's also a Wonder Woman. There's also a Poison Ivy and a regular Harley Quinn as well. £2.50 a piece. Or thereabouts, because it was, let's say, £20 for a lot. Right. What's next? So I bought this off of the same guy who was selling those PS1 games. I could only pick up the scraps, unfortunately. PS2 Shadow the Hedgehog was £1. Absolutely great condition inside. We also have Sonic Heroes, again £1. Unfortunately, the lady who picked up all the PS1 games picked up all the good PS2 games and the Xbox One games. Also picked up this huge Halo Reach. Now, this one was a £5, which just dropped down the floor. So yeah, this one was £5, which is, I don't know whether it's a good price or not, but it's nice. So if there's a back bit in this, I'm sure I did it earlier. So that comes out then, because there's like I'm sure there's something inside. How did I do it? This is obviously idiot proof. There it is, right. That comes out like that. And then inside we have this like notepaddy type thing, which I'm not going to open. So I just wasted all that time. No, just open that way then. Aha! See? I'm learning. Which is, it's really, really nice. It's just got loads of special edition bump in it. So there's going to be a Halo remastered versions in there for the Xbox One. I'm sure I said something about Halo on E3. I can't remember what it was. So yeah, paid a £5 for that. I'll probably end up keeping it, to be honest, because it's just a really nice collector's edition type thing. So yeah, happy days. And now the last couple of items, which at the very start, you know what, I thought I was quids in with this. I thought, you know what, this is amazing. Oh, this is going to be like £40–50 an item. I paid £2.50 each. So we have Van Helsing, the Dracula Beast with 18-inch wings, and it stands around 12 inches high. Probably about 30, 35, maybe 40 quid at an absolute push. But saying that, it looks absolutely fantastic. That is absolutely terrifying. So £2.50, and then on the theme of Van Helsing, we also have a gross dissection lab. I don't think this has actually ever been out of its box. That sounds like it's in a bag inside. So probably about 10–15 quid on this one. But again, it's something we have to sit on. Yeah, that tape is unbroken. That's nuts. And there we go. That is the whole of this car boot done. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. And I will see you lovely lot in the next video. Good gaming and happy collecting. Adios.